I think they need to put it in. We've got plenty.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. I'm Ed.
And I'm Kat.
And we are
The
Ruse
Ruse
React. Now, we've got something a little different for you today. It's not a comedy reaction. It's not a sport reaction. It's something that was requested. So we are going to get into that in just a second. But before we do, we just wanted to say
A big thank you to all those who have subscribed to our channel and liked, suggested, and commented. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it.
So we've got a clip we're going to watch today, which is...
What new Marine Corps recruit? I can't read it. This comes out wrong. Like,
What new Marine Corps recruits go through in boot camp.
well, like there should be a bloody comma in there or some shit. I don't know. Give me some grammar.
Come on, giggles.
What new what new Marine Corps recruits go through in boot camp?
Yay!
All right.
So that name again. What new Marine Corps... What new Marine Corps recruits go through in boot camp? Here we go. All right, you got your doobie in?
I do got my doobie in. My doobie.
You're not screaming at me! I can't hear you, Metrano!
Yeah. He's gonna pass out in a minute.
Yeah.
This is Marine Corps Boot Camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. Before they become United States Marines, all recruits have to graduate from the Marine Corps' 13-week basic training program, which tests them physically and psychologically.
No one feels sorry for you!
It's a pressure cooker for 12 weeks. Under the pressure of an intimidating drill instructor, someone that's putting you under the scrutiny of attention to detail every single day, and to a certain degree, everything you do is never going to be good enough.
Everything at boot camp sucks. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna be painful, but it's only gonna hurt more if you look at it that way.
Around!
It's boot camp, and it's supposed to prepare you for the challenges that lie beyond.
We spent 5 days at Parris Island, where we saw different companies at various stages of training.
You will not run, you will walk. Get on the yellow footprints right now. Aye, sir! You will do what you're told to do, when you're told to do it, and without question. Do you understand? Yes, sir!
On day 1 of boot camp, new recruits arrive at the receiving barracks, where they take their first steps toward becoming Marines by walking through these silver hatches, symbolizing the threshold between the outside world and Parris Island.
You will walk through these silver edges once and never again. Do you understand? Aye, sir!
Once inside, recruits are processed and assigned to their platoons.
Put it up! Yes, ma'am! I know you were told us to come with your head down! Put it up in a bun! In a bun! Bun! I'm out!
After graduation, Marines commit to a minimum of 4 years of service.
Aye, sir! Aye, sir!
Upon entering the Corps, an entry-level private will earn around $20,000 a year.
Sit down. Yes, sir!
Recruits are required to make
20 grand.
I have a friend who I work with who used to work in the Navy, Australian Navy, of course. And he would say that when the American guys, he'd be working on the subs, and when the American
Submarine.
when the American guys would come in, he would tell them what we made as people of the Navy, Army, whatever it is, and the Americans would just be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that!" Because even if when they convert their US
The
dollars,
currency conversion, yeah.
convert it to Australian dollars,
20
we
grand.
still earn way more than them.
Well, 20 grand US currently at about 75 cents American for us.
Minimum, they would get around at least, it was around at least 50.
Yeah, but it's starting. But this, I mean, obviously they're talking like
I know.
basic entry. I'm sure as soon as they get through this boot camp, and then get
just
assigned
seems
somewhere and
like-
go somewhere, that would increase.
I know.
But like you were saying,
it just doesn't seem like
So
a
do
lot
we.
for people. No, I know.
like
but
so when we
Yeah.
ours would start. I think ours starts higher than that. But look, it's roughly the same. You get lots of benefits. You get lots of
No,
stuff,
I
so-
understand that. There's your big GI Bill, what they call it. So you can go to university and
Yeah,
it'll
you go
be
to
paid for. So
university,
that's
become-
great. No,
Are
I'm
you
not
talking to
saying,
us?
No, Americans.
Americans
I don't know
get that.
whether we get that.
Well, we get obviously
There's certainly-
we get housing help. We get
There's a-
medical stuff, like lots of different things.
There's payouts as well when you
Yeah.
leave or get medically discharged
and look,
or whatever.
the US Marines and stuff would have close to the same, I'd imagine, in terms of then opportunities for higher education. And look, a lot of these people look really, really young. That's the
They
first
do,
thing that struck me. They look like they're just turned 18. So
Yeah.
look, this is them, instead of doing a trade or
true.
or going to
Yeah.
university, they're serving their country because they know it will set them up to possibly go and study university, things like that. And it's a great life experience if you don't get thrust in the middle of a war.
Yeah, I was like, hey, well,
But
that's-
maybe you want that. Maybe
that's
you want to go.
still
Maybe you want to
some-
go serve and defend the country, or
Yeah.
the country's interests around the world. So yeah, it's great. But
Yeah.
wow, it's full on straight away, isn't it?
Recruits are required to make a phone call to a family member or their recruiter to let them know they've arrived.
This is Recruit Hatcher. I arrived safely at Parris Island. Please do not send any food or bulky items.
They're only allowed to read the script printed for them inside the phone bank.
I will contact you in 7 to 9 days by letter with my new address. Thank you for your support. Goodbye for now.
Recruits are given 3 chances to get someone on the line.
Sir, my recruiter's not answering, sir.
Call him again.
Not every recruit is able to make a connection.
That would be heartbreaking too.
what if you're calling your mama?
Aye, sir.
That'd be a bit heartbreaking,
Won't
wouldn't
have
it?
long to dwell on it.
Well, you're screaming at her, so.
Recruit Depot in Parris Island sits on 8,000 acres of the South Carolina Low Country.
Wow.
It's one of 2 enlisted recruit depots in the United States.
Wow.
The other is in San Diego, where only male recruits are trained.
Oh, of course.
Around 20,000 recruits graduate from Parris Island every year before joining the more than 180,000 Marines actively serving today.
We take young men and women from all walks of life, all cultures. Maybe they were rich, maybe they were poor. They've got different religious backgrounds. They are the melting pot of America. And they come here with one common goal, and that's to be a United States Marine.
Parris Island, South Carolina. Here, everyday Americans become Marines, the toughest fighting men in the world.
Love these
Male
old
recruits
school.
have been
Yeah.
trained at
That's
Parris
World War II,
Island since
1943.
1915.
Wow, yeah.
Female recruits began to train there in 1949.
Please tell me they wore pants.
Today, females comprise under 25% of recruits at Parris Island,
That's cool.
and approximately 8% of the United States Marine Corps, the lowest percentage of any United States military branch.
Isn't it a bit more full on?
A recruit's day begins before
Then
the
the
sun
Navy's
comes up.
land
Their
forces.
typical wake-up call is 0400 or 4 a.m.
So, like,
Sorry. You got Navy land forces. Why not
So-
just have it be the Army?
no, because the army will land, and they will, they will be say wherever a battlefield is. So you would fly to Afghanistan or France for World War II. You would fly there, you would land there, or you would something like that, parachute in,
Sure.
and you're then a ground force.
Right.
The Navy
Yeah.
is just on water.
Right.
So they're the people who
Yeah,
run
yeah,
the ships,
yep,
run the
yep,
subs.
yep,
right?
yep.
The Marines were created to be taken by the Navy. They were a wing of the Navy. They were taken on water, doing like a land, obviously assault, like coming from the water on,
Okay.
and they would be the ones who would then go onto land and
Okay.
fight. So they
Yep.
needed to be good
Okay.
on the water and on the land. Army aren't expected to go and be on the water and do stuff. They
Sure,
are
sure,
land-based force.
Yep, okay.
Air Force, people in the air. But
makes sense.
the Marines are that kind of middle point between the Navy and the Army, I guess. They're the ones who can do it both. That's why they're seen as like the best.
And that's why there's
And
all
Navy
those-
SEALs aren't Marines, they come from the Navy. But
Oh my god, okay, what's the Navy SEAL?
Navy SEAL is like the Special Forces branch of the Navy.
Are they equivalent to the Marines?
Well, Marines is just a basic part of the military. They have a special force. I'm pretty sure Green Berets are the Marines Special Forces, and Army Rangers are the Army Special Forces.
So they're like here or there?
In America.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know what we've got here. I mean, we've got the SAS.
I love how we don't know what we have, but we know all about the Americans.
Well, just because there's so much movies and
I
stuff
know,
about
I
it.
know.
I know we've got the SAS.
Yeah.
And we would have Special Forces.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just like we've got Commando, Australian, the Commandos.
Yeah.
I think they're Army.
Okay.
And we've got the SAS. Super Army.
I'll tell you something. I would much prefer one of the English guys from SAS screaming at me when he drops the F-bomb every second word. I'd love that versus anybody else screaming at me.
I love it. Push-up technique.
Oh.
Push-up technique. Come on, you guys. They're learning.
I know.
They might have never ever done that before.
shitting.
Look at this guy's arms. He's never done a push-up.
I'll leave him alone.
4-3.
Yes, sir.
Fail.
Well,
Yeah,
hello.
he's done a push-up.
Hello.
Better shape than others.
Yeah, but he doesn't look
Some don't do any more
18.
than sit on a couch, as a couch potato. And some may have been collegiate athletes. So there's a vast spread of what their athletic fitness and ability is.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
he
that.
just swallowed some spew.
Yuck.
Much of their training happens here, in Leatherneck Square,
Leatherneck, that's great.
where a series of intimidating
Tough
obstacles
one.
comprise the confidence course.
See, women wouldn't have that
Upper body strength.
body strength. I mean, they would,
No, they
but
don't
as
have to do the same.
Comparably.
Get in the men. Men can't.
Oh, yeah.
May this have one more try, sir.
What did I just say?
Aye, sir.
What did I just say?
Aye, sir.
Go!
Aye, sir.
The training program is progressive in nature.
Can I have another go? No.
Walk, run approach throughout training. 99.9% of those that get here and complete all those requirements at the end of training, regardless of how they started.
I'm slipping, please. Please help. I don't want to do this. I don't. No, I'm not. Please.
Any recruit with a fear of heights gets the chance to conquer that fear, courtesy of this 47-foot tall tower.
That'd be the one thing that I would
Must rappel
hesitate
down
on.
using
Heights.
2 different methods.
For me, the rappel tower was hard because I sort of had a fear of heights.
Grab below my right hand with your right hand.
You have to trust the rope. So there's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah, but you'd just be
You'll
running
safe.
down at the end.
Can you
Yeah.
please help me?
I'm trying to help you, son.
I don't want to go down.
Recruits with a phobia of heights have little choice but to face their fear.
Shit your pants and just do it.
Just get it.
One of the most dreaded parts of training is the gas chamber.
Oh, seriously?
Crush, 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 crush.
Where recruits are exposed to CS gas, more commonly known as tear gas.
Oh, shit.
Once the recruits enter the chamber, they break the seals of their gas masks.
You go in, you feel it, instantly hit your skin. You just feel burning.
Say something to me now.
Feels like those few minutes felt like an hour.
After around 5 minutes, the recruits are free. But the pain endures.
Oh.
Definitely use, thank God for fresh air.
Oh.
It's really nice to be able to breathe in and not feel instant
That would be
burning
so
sensation.
uncomfortable.
Oh, you just want to get those slugs.
Because it builds confidence. Confidence in the gear, confidence in the drill instructors, and then confidence in themselves.
Now, start walking.
Oh, wow, he came out all right.
Trained in different styles of hand-to-hand combat.
First thing we want to see is that straight thrust. You understand? Yes, sir. That bust ups. Good night, sir. Yes, sir.
God, this would be fun.
Aspect of their martial arts training
In a
is
vacuum.
fighting with pugil sticks.
Pugil sticks.
The pugil stick techniques are intended to mirror those used in
with a
combat
rifle.
while using a bayonet.
Yeah.
Here in the Marine Corps, we have a kind of a little ditty that means red is dead.
Oh, red is good.
So that red side is supposed
the red's
to
the one
emulate
bayonet.
the actual knife portion of the actual bayonet mounted on the weapon.
Oh,
dead.
So anything that you strike with that red tip, 9 times out of 10 are either going to be incapacitated or laid to rest.
Oh.
Honestly, it gives them an opportunity to blow off a little steam.
Yeah.
They have a lot of pent-up aggression, especially towards maybe their drill instructors. They're out there, they're actually doing what they feel like they signed up to do, which is learn how to combat the enemy.
Oh.
Recruits also practice with actual bayonets.
Oh, people. Oh, tires. Okay.
And engage in other types of hand-to-hand combat. Although male and female recruits do intersect during training, platoons are separated by gender. And although the recruit depot has experimented with integration before, the Marine Corps is the only military branch that separates male and female recruits during basic training.
Yes, sir.
Ready, one.
According to the Corps, every Marine is first and foremost a rifleman. Recruits spend the bulk of 2 weeks devoted to marksmanship. The first of which sees few shots actually fired.
Learn the weapon.
First off is the fundamentals. They have to understand how to aim. They have to understand exactly how to breathe when they're taking that shot. They have to understand exactly how to squeeze the trigger and how to have follow-through and recovery with a rifle.
Interesting grip.
That's
combat operations is the foundation for every single Marine, regardless of what your occupation is. What it is to sit behind a rifle, look down that barrel, and be able to put lead on target.
God, this would be fun. I'm gonna do that. Pass the lead.
The Marine Corps is defined as an amphibious warfare force. Therefore, swimming plays a key role in training.
If you see another recruit up there and there's more than 5, you're going to win. You're making me lose my mind.
During swim week, recruits go through numerous exercises in the pool while wearing their camouflage uniforms.
So hard.
But training at Parris
boots.
Island isn't all physical. Recruits also spend long hours in the classroom. But what may seem like downtime can end at any moment. When a drill instructor decides to order an impromptu cardio session at Parris Island, it's what's known as getting slayed.
It's an experience. You realize the thing you've done to get in a sand pit, and then you realize, okay, that hurt, so let's not do that again.
Physically it hurts, but me personally, I never worried about the pain I was feeling in my body. It was more thinking about the mistake I made and how I need to correct it the next time.
So there's going to be
It's a terrible yellow.
because when they come here, we want to tear them down a little bit, and then we want to bring them back up into the mold of what it is to be a United States Marine.
Yeah. That's really common in a lot of institutions. We'll break them down so that you bring them up how you want it.
Recruit training culminates in an event known as the crucible. Over the course of 54 hours, with minimal sleep and food, recruits must endure realistic combat scenarios.
Wow. You got it, eh?
You gotta get ready.
Fire and shelling are played over loudspeakers mounted in the training areas. Recruits are forced to work together to overcome obstacles and achieve objectives that require problem solving and strategy.
Love that stuff. When you went away on camp.
It's the best. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together.
This is what we saw on the second day.
Oh.
The recruits had become exhausted and irritable.
Catch us ready. Ready. Jumping. Jump away.
Just jump. Jump. You're not even jumping.
Aye, sir.
You're just falling down.
Aye, sir.
Oh, God.
You go through a really rough time.
Wow. Are they dragging someone on top of them?
You
Wow.
start thinking, man, like, it's hot. I'm I'm thirsty. My arms haven't felt this bad in my whole life.
We're halfway there. Come on.
You just keep looking at the person.
Says the guy on the back. Come on, we're halfway there.
Like, I'm not gonna let him do it on his own.
Come on.
So there's no reason not to push.
Once the crucible is complete, these recruits officially become Marines.
Wow, that'd be a great feeling.
Yeah.
Before graduation, friends and family see their new Marines for the first time in more than 3 months.
That'd be a great feeling.
Families that come down for graduation day that haven't seen their son or daughter in about 3 months immediately notice not only a physical but an intangible difference.
I bet.
When they walk across that parade deck on training day 70 and they graduate, they're no longer recruits, they're Marines.
Meanwhile, in the barracks of Lima Company,
I'm talking to you.
Aye, sir.
All these riggers right there?
Aye, sir.
All that trash out.
Aye, sir.
brand new recruits diligently square away their racks before being warmly welcomed by their senior drill instructor.
Stand up straight and look at me.
Okay.
It's the train, each one of you, to become a United States Marine. Discipline and spirit are the hallmarks of a Marine. We will give every effort to train you, even after some of you have given up on yourself. Starting now, you will treat me and all other Marines with the highest respect. Physical or verbal abuse by any Marine or recruit will not be tolerated. My drill sergeant and I will be with you every day. Everywhere you go, you must give 100% of yourself at all times. Above all else, never quit or give up. We offer you the challenge of recruit training and the opportunity to earn the title United States Marine. Yes!
That's great.
Cool.
It's full on, hey. Yeah, that would be such a powerful moment. Like whether you were the one who had done it or seeing a family member who maybe if they're 18 or something were a bit aimless, didn't really have any direction. At least, I guess, as a parent or as a brother or sister or someone, you could probably see, wow, like they may still not have direction, but they at least have...
Oh, you'd see a huge change in them.
You would see a huge change.
No, they definitely have direction,
Well,
and
no,
it would be given to them by their drill sergeant.
Yeah, sorry, they'd have an immediate direction, but you'd just be like, wow, okay, they're not going to be the same.
No.
Better or worse, you know, they're definitely changed, and it's great.
So that's your Marines, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did they say, like 3 months?
13 weeks? I think it was 13 weeks. That they said at the start.
Sure.
Yeah, which, just over 3 months.
Yeah. What would be like your special ops training? Like that's just that.
It'd be shorter because that's the basic training. So that's
True,
taking
so
a
you've
civilian
got,
into military life.
Yeah.
Generally, although you can go from civilian to try for special forces, it's very rare to get through. You'd have to be some kind of athlete or physically, but a lot of the time with special forces, it's not physical. It's more the mental So it's long because they need to teach them all the ins and outs of army, and they really need to get them in that mind frame. Now, when you've done that, special forces, to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're in there, is not going to be as long because it's more intense.
Yeah, sure.
And it's more the selection, like if you can do certain things, you're expected to be at a higher level than that.
Sure.
But yeah, it's different. But that was great, guys. Thanks for suggesting that kind of stuff. Love seeing stuff like that. And it's a really great institution that you've got over there, creating some great people. Of course, it probably has its negatives, but I think the majority are positive. It changes a lot of people's lives for the better.
For the better, definitely.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Ed.
And I'm Kat.
And we are the Riz React.
Bye.
Bye.